You're watching Alert Desk USA. I'm Rachel Pierce. Let's get straight to the facts. The New York Times accused Tesla CEO Elon Musk of lashing out against them on Tuesday. In May, the New York Times published a report citing private messages sent to them and interviews with more than a dozen people who have known or worked with him that alleged Musk's drug use was more intense than publicly known as he campaigned with then-candidate Donald Trump in 2024. Mr. Musk's drug consumption went well beyond occasional use, the NYT reported. He told people he was taking so much ketamine, a powerful anesthetic, that it was affecting his bladder, a known effect of chronic use. He took ecstasy and psychedelic mushrooms, and he traveled with a daily medication box that held about 20 pills, including ones with the markings of the stimulant Adderall, according to a photo of the box and people who have seen it. Musk repeatedly denounced the article and called out the Times by posting the results of a recent drug test on his X account Tuesday. The paper's communications team responded to the results, saying that Musk was continuing to lash out against them and stood by the story. Elon Musk is continuing to lash out because he doesn't like our reporting. Nothing that he's said or presented since our article about his drug use during the presidential campaign was published contradicts what we uncovered. We stand by our journalism, the New York Times communications account wrote. The New York Times gave the same response after Musk challenged the New York Times and Wall Street Journal to release the results of their own drug tests. Great idea. I hereby challenge the New York Times and Wall Street Journal to take drug tests and publish the results. They won't, because those hypocrites are guilty as sin, Musk wrote. The back and forth between the New York Times and Musk has been ongoing since the article was published on May 30th. One day after the story was published, Musk wrote on X that the NYT was lying their off and insisted that he had not taken ketamine in years. The New York Times communications account pushed back on Musk at the time, similarly accusing Musk of lashing out, but with no evidence. Kirsten Grind and Megan Toohey's thoroughly sourced report provides an important and fair look into Musk's drug use and family conflicts. They interviewed a dozen people who have known or worked with him and saw private text messages, legal documents, and photographic evidence, the New York Times communications account wrote. Elon Musk is just lashing out because he doesn't like our article. We provided Musk with multiple opportunities to reply or rebut this reporting before publication, and he declined, opting instead to try to distract with a social post and no evidence. This is Rachel Pierce, and you've been watching Alert Desk USA, where the facts come first. Stay safe, stay informed.